Hello, 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 everyone, and good morning to you all. My name is Ava, and this is Stitching in the Interlake, and I'd like to welcome you all to my channel. Yes, I still have a cold. It's gone more into a cold than anything else. So I think I think that the flu part of it has ended, and now I just have mostly here in my sinuses now. Not infected, yeah, just being a pain. So today is the 25th of March. It is a Tuesday, 2025. And this is where I'm at. Here you can see how far it is. So I'm almost getting where I have the brim, the colors that I'm using for the brim is almost done. I still have quite a few colors to do yet, though, but at least at least I'm making progress, right? So today, oh my gosh. Well, yesterday I didn't get my dishes done. Didn't even start them. But I did stitch most of the day and watch movies and then I got where I put my dress in and got it ready to ship back. And it that'll be good. There's no sense in keeping it. I mean, if I was somebody who could was good at sewing, then maybe. But I'm not a sewer. Not very much. Not at all. No. No. So, and yesterday I did work on, where is it here? Yesterday was my day to work on Please Be Home for Christmas by Carolyn Manning. And I was working in here. So tomorrow I'm going to continue working on it. And I'm doing not too badly. I want to try and get over here. I was able to fill in a bunch of stuff. So I'm eventually getting this this done so that I can move the hoop over. And I don't know if I'll be able to move the hoop before this month is finished, but I'm quite pleased with it that I got as much done on it as I did. And because I hadn't touched it in, I don't know, at least a year. At least a year, maybe even longer, 2 years. So, but today I am going to be working again on, oh, and I put in, did I tell you? I put in 300 stitches here yesterday. So, and this is what I'm going to be working on today, which is my treasure hunt. And I'm hoping to get some more of these fill-ins done here. And because I want to move the hoop on that one for sure. So, but first I have to go go to the post office and go to the store and then I'm going to come home and I'm just going to spend the rest of the day here just stitching and watching TV. I took a shower last night and I wasn't as drained. I was not as drained when I took my shower yesterday as I have been, but I was still pretty tuckered out. So, and Jonah is up there in the cat condo, and Ruthie is in the bedroom, I'm sure, in her little bed. And Jonah was outside all night last night. He's enjoying being outside. Today it's supposed to go up to, I think it's 5 degrees. And then tomorrow it's supposed to go up to 8 degrees. So bring on the heat. Absolutely bring it on. And yes, indeed, Mark Carney, the Prime Minister of Canada, he has called an election for the 28th of April. And I've been kind of watching a little bit on between Mark Carney and Pierre Poilievre. And I've got this sneaking suspicion. Not even a sneaking suspicion. I think Mark Carney's going to get it. Because Pierre Poilievre, who I was a staunch supporter of, he's really he's trying to get into Trump's front pocket and be a hanger-oner, and he's going to sell out Canada, and I'm not happy with that. I'm not happy with that. So I'm not sure. I don't know. It all depends, right? Because here we don't vote for the Prime Minister. We vote for our local MPs. And based on the number of, say, PCs or Liberal or NDP that's elected in a province, that then goes in and all of them are tallied up, and the majority of them then will be, that's who will get in. We don't elect our Prime Minister. So just so that if you guys are wondering, it's the same, I believe, in the UK and in Australia. We have the same kind of British system. So, I'm just happy that Justine isn't in there. Ugh. Ugh. But Mark Carney's a Liberal, just like Justine. So I'm not, but he seems to be a little bit more on the tougher side. So I guess we'll have to see. But I know that Danielle Smith, the Premier of Alberta, she's ready to sell Alberta to Donald Trump. So, and as far as I'm concerned, that's a traitor. That's being a traitor. You know, your first thought should be for Canada as a whole, not for what you can gain or, um, you know, because you don't want to pay tariffs and whatever else. You know, your loyalty should be to the country, whether right or wrong. You know, whatever it is that is going on in Alberta, um, I'm not sure. I'm not sure because I don't live there. It's just what I see on various programs. If you really want to watch somebody good, he's an American, and his channel is Midas Touch, I think is what it is. And he's got a lot of subscribers, lots and lots of them. Now, I haven't subscribed, I just watch his videos. But he really does, he really looks at Canada and what's happening here. He really has a good grasp of it. And he's learned a lot over the last little while. So, yeah. And then, what else? Oh, for lunch yesterday. Oh my gosh. I've been having this craving for fried mushrooms and onions. So I had a whole bunch of mushrooms, and I had bought another package of mini portobellos. So I began cutting those up, and I fried them in margarine. And then I added onions and garlic, and I had some red peppers. So I put that in there. And then I had tofu. So I put that in there, and a little bit of sausage. Oh my goodness, it was mwah, lekker bissen. It was really good. And even through my plugged up nose, I could still smell it. The one thing I have not been able to get back into is drinking coffee. The coffee just does not smell right, and it does not taste right. It tastes like sewer water. That's really what it tastes like to me. I even tried tea, and I had the same problem with the tea. It was just too ugh. And so I didn't much care for that. And I tried several teas to try and find something that I might be able to, that would be okay. But nothing. Mm-mm. Nope. Yeah. So yesterday I went around and gathered up all the recycling and the garbage to get it so that, because it's been 3 weeks, since before I got sick. I put it out the week before I really got sick, and we had gone to Winnipeg for my hearing test. So, yesterday I just sat and watched movies. I tidied up the kitchen a bit, but I really didn't do much of anything else. And but it'll be nice to get out because it'll be the first time that I've been out in 2 weeks. Now, I stepped outside on the deck, but I didn't go anywhere or do anything. Not at all. I didn't even go out to put bird food out for my birdies. And they really need it. So I'm hoping maybe I can do that today, is to go and fill up the bird feeder. And so my birdies will come back. Yeah. Come on. But I'm doing not too badly on this gnome. Oh, on Sunday there will be a live from 12 noon to 2:30 p.m. or as long as I can do it. I am getting better. I'm not as out of breath. But I still do get out of breath as soon as I really start to exert myself. And I did not sleep good last night. I had a weird dream, and it was like a really weird dream. It was really nonsensical. Anyways, there was, I don't know, 6 of us. And we had, maybe there were more, I don't know. We had woken up in this building, and none of us knew each other. And, but there was one guy there who looked like Keanu Reeves. And so, yeah, yeah, hubba. But anyways, so we woke up in this big, it was a big, huge building. Big, huge building. But we were in this one section. And everywhere we looked, there were all kind of food, packaged food, all kind of supplies. Every cupboard that you opened, every closet that you opened was just full of stuff. And so anyway, we started to investigate, and we started to go out further, and we were able to get another door open into another section. And it was like a maze, this big building. Like, I mean, it was huge. It was like it was 10 kilometers by 20 kilometers or something. And it had, like, it was just like a maze. And so we went in there and we started looking around, and we would always find more and more stuff. And there was everything set up to, like, I don't know, 1950s, 1960s, 70s, something like that. And every section, it was a little bit different, right? And so we finally found one person or a couple of them, and we kept asking, what is this place? What is this place? What is going on here? Where are we? And then we found out that, and then I was the one that asked, I said, when are we? What year is it? And it came up as 10,000 AD. And we were just in shock. We all just kind of collapsed and just like, no, no, no. And apparently that it was that they had done this all up because they were reliving the times back now. And so they had plucked people from all around the world up and brought them to this building and provided them with all kinds of stuff. And there was like craft dinner, and there were like in the freezer wieners, and then there were canned beans and cereal and baby food and all kinds of other stuff. And what these people at this time were trying to do is that to provide a home for us in their time period, but that looked like our time period. It was just, I mean, it was just weird, weird, weird. And I have no idea. Like, what did I watch yesterday that would have done that? No, no. It was odd. Absolutely. It's just you know, how our brains work, right? That we're trying to work through things. And so the brain kind of pulls out images to try and get us to work through whatever it is. I have no idea what I was trying to work through. It was just bizarre. Just so bizarre. But, yeah. Yeah, so please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. I'd like to welcome Jill to the Facebook family. She's over there in London, England. Nice to have somebody else from across the pond. And tell your friends about me. You know, am I the classiest floss tuber on the planet? No. Do I make mistakes? Oh, yeah, you bet I do. Does my mouth engage before my brain does? Absolutely, I do. That is just who I am. That is just who I am. I've always been one for that. That I just, my mouth starts yakking and my brain is about 5 minutes behind. But but if you'd like to join the Facebook group, all you need to do is give me the name of one of my two living sidekicks. And I name them every single video. And it's either myself or Christina will welcome you into the group. And there you can post your pictures, your your whips, your finished projects, what you're planning on working on. And every month I do a challenge of the month, and I do a designer focus of the month. Sometimes they run together. Like this month is Carolyn Manning Designs, and I'm working on Please Be Home for Christmas because it's mandalas as the challenge. But that doesn't mean you can work on whatever it is that you'd like to work on. I'm not a person that says, oh, to be part of my channel, you must. Nah, everybody's different. We all do different things. And if mandalas aren't your thing, then that's fine. You know, if if you'd rather work on a designer without the, like, on the designer focus for the month, then you can do that. But if you'd like to work on the challenge of the month, that's good. And for April, the challenge of the month is samplers, and the designer focus is long dog samplers. Now, I am, I'm not going to, well, I might work on my long dog sampler, but I think for the most of it, I'm going to work on Ecclesiastes 3:1. And that's from Stony Creek. So you see, it works out to whatever it is that you choose to do. And there's no rhyme or reason. I have my designer focus and my challenges all lined up for the rest of the year. So it's going to be interesting. At least now I don't have to think of anything until November. And then I will see what happens. But feel free to work on whatever it is that your heart desires. And you can do as much or as little as you like. It's whatever. If you want to do diamond painting, that's okay. If you want to do paint by numbers, that's okay. If you want to crochet or knit, be my guest. Plastic canvas, crewel work, which is starting to make a comeback, by the way. Whatever it is, you be you in all of this. And I just look forward to seeing updates and everything else. Well, I guess this is it. I'm finished my thread here. I've been doing really good on this. I should almost have this brim done by this weekend. Like this color, I mean, not the whole brim. And I work on this for about a half an hour every video. But mind you, I have been starting to work on it a little bit in the morning just to kind of get caught up a little bit more for the time that I lost when I was sick. Okay. So that's where I'm at. And there. So it's getting there. It'll be nice one day once I get this finished. It'll be really nice. So may you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be well. May God bless you this day and every day. God loves you, and so do I. And so does Jonah, who's up in the cat condo. And Ruthie was just down here. She was heading off into the kitchen. And I'm going to get ready to go and put the garbage and recycling out and drive uptown and go to the post office and to the store, and then come home and sit and stitch. And that's my plans. Thank you, Jesus, for being my Lord and Savior. Thank you for saving me from my sins. Thank you for being there in my darkest and deepest moments. Thank you for loving me like you do. Thank you for caring enough for me that you would die on the cross for me so that my sins would be forgiven. And that's a prayer I pray for all of you as well. Okay, everybody, I guess we'll see you tomorrow, God willing, of course. Toodaloodles, everybody.